Sports Love Media on YouTube. It is your guy Sports Love. I'm broadcasting live on location at the 91 short track, the fastest short dirt track in the South. I'm broadcasting live on location at the 91 short track, which is located at 23,451 Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. The broadcast will be featuring go-kart racing, and today's theme is Battle of the Clones. No, you will not see Darth Vader going up against Darth Maul, and you won't see the dark side go against the Jedis, but you will see some very intense racing tonight. Tonight, the classifications for this event will be as follows: Clone Medium, Clone Heavy, Limited Predator, Small Block Modified, Box Stock, Rookie A, and Rookie K. Also, one person in one of these races will be going home with the win of $500. Yes, you heard that right, $500. Anyway, they just got through with the driver's meeting and they are about to start the racing and stuff. So while we are waiting to see what's going on, let's go have a look at some of these cars. Okay. Now, this race car is coming from someone who is really good at what he does, and he has a good opinion on things. He says, I'm not an expert, but I watch YouTube videos. So it's like the Holiday Inn commercials where he don't work there, but he stayed at the Holiday Inn. But this is for go-kart racing. Anyway, let's move on to some of the other cars. Are y'all drivers, or you might? I'm Bob Amin, Sports Love Media YouTube. You mind if I ask you a question or two for the YouTube? Not much. What's your plan for tonight? What do you hope happens tonight?
Well, I hope I do pretty good.
That's D-White, a.k.a. White Lightning.
Cool, thank you. So tell me what brings you here tonight.
Some backyard car racing.
How long have you been racing?
I just recently got back into it. I've been out about 30 years.
So how long have you been back in it?
A few months, couple months.
Well, cool. Anyway, thank you for taking the time to talk with me tonight. Do you have any comments you'd like to make? No? Okay, that's cool. Anyway,
Stage fright.
I got you. I got you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Oh, yeah. All right, we're going to walk over here now and see what's going on with some of these other cars over here. Let's see them getting ready for their racing and whatnot. In a few minutes, I'll be able to post a picture of those that are actually racing depending on the division. Yes, one race car driver tonight in one of the divisions will be walking away with $500. Again, welcome to Sports Love Media on YouTube. It's your guy Sports Love. I'm broadcasting live on location at the 91 short track, the fastest short dirt track in the South. The track is located at 23,451 Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. Again, we will be featuring go-kart racing, and today is the Battle of the Clones. No, this is not Star Wars, but it's going to be an exciting night of racing. Classifications for this event are as follows: Clone Medium, Clone Heavy, Limited Predator, Small Block Modified, Box Stock, Rookie A, and Rookie K. Let's go look at some of these other cars and see what we got going tonight. Okay, there's a couple of the cars there. There's a couple more cars that you can kind of see. Got this one here. I believe from what I was told that there's at least 30 cars total with the racing going on tonight, but in different divisions and whatnot. Here's a cool car, and that's a great message. Don't be weird. I like that. Alrighty. There's more cars here. More cars. All right, we're going to walk and see what other cars we can find and see if we can't talk to some people. So hang loose with me. Alrighty. Looks like we got a couple of cars here. You the owner of the car?
Yeah.
Do you mind if I ask you a couple questions for YouTube?
Sure.
So what brings you here tonight, and what's your name?
Irvin Wilbanks. I'm right here. I basically own the track.
I figured as much. Well, what brings you out here tonight?
So we're running the Battle of the Clones tonight.
And tell me about that.
So it's with a cart count of 10 or more, it's 500 to win.
Okay.
So or more. And I think right now we have exactly 10.
Okay. Well, tell me about this car that you're showcasing.
So it's a 2018 Charger Phantom Cadet with a small clone on it.
Okay.
Clone.
Why is it called clone? People have asked me why they call it clone.
It's a manufacturer. So that's all it is. It's just a 212 or 196 motor, and that's a clone brand. So 196cc is a clone.
All right. Well, thank you for taking the time to
No
talk with
problem.
me. I
No
appreciate
problem.
you. Let's go look at some of the other cars going on around here. And thank you for those that's joining me on this broadcast tonight. Josh, I understand your concerns and stuff, but I've already got everything cleared away with that. Hi to you, Tammy. And also, hello to Techie Belcher 4K Ultra vehicle. Thank you for joining me in this broadcast tonight. All right, so now that we've looked at some of the cars and we've talked to a couple of drivers, let's go up to the track and let's see if I can't see what's going on up there. Before I get to the track, I just wanted to show you the area, what they call the racing stand. This is where they officially wave the flags for green flag when it is in full throttle. Green flag basically means no issues, full speed ahead. They also have yellow flag, which basically happens when someone spins out or crashes. And sometimes, depending on the severity of what causes the yellow flag, it can go temporarily to red flag, which means that all drivers have to stop in place and until they get it figured out, and then they'll go back to yellow flag. There is one flag you don't want to see, and that would be black flag. And if that happens, that results in disqualification. I do not think we'll see that tonight. So anyway, let's go back over this way. See if we can't talk to some other drivers of some of the other cars. You care to talk to me on YouTube about your car? No? Well, whose is it?
This one.
I don't want to talk.
Okay, you're cool. You're cool. There's some more cars. Let's go this way and look at some more cars. How you doing, man?
Pretty good.
Some don't want to be interviewed, and that's fine. But anyway, this is the garage area, the staging area where they'll be having most of their cars and whatnot. Let me head up toward the track. They're still having sort of a driver's meeting to where they can figure out who's racing in what heat. So while they're doing that, I can show you a little bit of things. Can y'all hear me out in YouTube land? Can y'all hear me? Let me know if you can hear me. Right here is where they're partially having still what's left of a driver's meeting. They're not quite finished with that, but that's where they're having it at. There's a couple of the race officials right there. All right, so we'll move up to our area where we'll be at, and I'll kind of show you the track as best I can. So what it is, I can't really do much with that, but stay with Sports Live Media right now. We're waiting for things to get started. I am broadcasting live on location at the 91 short track, the fastest short track in the South. I'm located at 23,451 Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. And again, the broadcast tonight will be featuring go-kart racing. Today is the Battle of the Clones. No, this is not Star Wars, but there will be intense go-kart racing tonight. There are classifications: Clone Medium, Clone Heavy, Limited Predator, Small Block Modified, Box Stock, Rookie A, and Rookie K. Depending on some of these classifications, they might merge some of them they may not. But from what I was told from race officials, in one of these races, one person will be walking away with $500. Yes, you heard that right. $500. Thank you, JJ on the Hill. I greatly appreciate you tuning into the broadcast. Racing will be starting soon. They're still having some drivers meetings. They had a regular drivers meeting for everybody, and now they're having one for certain classifications that will be racing tonight. So stay with Sports Live Media. I will have you covered for go-kart racing tonight, and I will be broadcasting either until all the races get done or until my battery goes dead, whichever happens first. If the battery goes dead, I apologize ahead of time. It won't be doing that for a while, but it could. So it looks like now they've got the stuff cleared away, so now I can show you the track. Each of the drivers will be coming up this ramp right here. They'll come up this ramp right here, and then they'll get into position based on what they drew. Right up in that area, generally up there, is where they will line everybody up at. Once they get them lined up there and everything gets started, they will go one full lap around the track, which I'm going to show you right now. One full lap around the track, and you can kind of see how the track is laid out. Once they go one full lap around, they'll come to right there, and then they'll start getting ready to go full speed at green flag. They will start green flag right there at the corner over there. So that's when it's at full scale racing and stuff. If there's any crashes or spinouts, there will be yellow flag issued. Yellow flag just generally means there was a wreck or a crash, or there's debris and you got to be careful and proceed with caution. Red flag, that basically means that there's a lot of debris on the road. There's been a serious issue. Fuel could be leaking from a vehicle or any other stuff, and all drivers have to stop at that point where they're at. Once they get that cleared up, then they'll go to yellow flag for a little bit, and then they'll go back to green flag. One flag you hope to never see will be black flag, and that's if someone gets disqualified, but I don't think that's going to happen, but I was explaining that anyway. My experience in America, what do you mean by that? That's a broad question. What do you mean by what's your experience in America? If you don't mind me asking.
Mommy, you think I can jump it again?
Anyway, while we're waiting, you're joining. You're on YouTube with Sports Live Media. I'm broadcasting live from the 91 short track in Hanceville, Alabama, just off of Alabama Highway 91. We will be having go-kart racing starting shortly. Let me see if I can get the listings on who's racing what, because I think they said they was going to post that here shortly. Let me go see if I can find that. Okay, they're getting it posted now. So as soon as they have it posted, I will go through and analyze that. So again, there's your main stand where everybody waves, where the one waves the flags. You know, nobody goes up there except the certain race officials and whatnot. So.
The lights turned on yet?
So anyway, while we're waiting, let's just get a broad view of the drivers getting their stuff ready for the race. We got some over here. Some over here. Okay, now we got the stuff up, so let's see who's racing. In the juice box division, it looks like there's 8 total. Okay, the race order, there'll be juice box division, rookie K, rookie A, SBM, clone heavy, box stock, limited predator, and clone medium. Let's see. So looks like we've got 6 entries for rookie K. It looks like we've got 8 entries for rookie A. The box stock, it looks like there's going to be 2 divisions. For clone heavy, it looks like there will be 7 racers. In the small block modified, it looks like there'll be 3 races. There's 2 races in the limited predator and 11 in clone medium, and there will be 8 total races, so hopefully I'll be able to get all that. Anyway, let's move on up to the racetrack and see what's going on. So they're about to get ready to start the first race. Anyway, so there's going to be 8 total races, and some of them may be multiple heats, depending on how certain things go. I will try to cover all 8 of those races. But again, I'll go until either they get through with all the 8 races or until my camera dies, whichever happens first. Kehan, I still don't know what you mean by your question. What's your experience in America? Can you explain a little further what you're looking or what you're asking? Alrighty. Let's go over here back to the track while we wait. For those of you that's just joining me, thank you for joining me on Sports Live Media. I am broadcasting live on YouTube, on location at the 91 short track off of Alabama Highway 91, Hanceville, Alabama, 23,451. Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. It's the fastest short dirt track in the South. Again, we will be featuring go-kart racing, which will be starting shortly. There will be 8 races total tonight between the different divisions. And tonight's also the Battle of the Clones. Darth Vader and Darth Maul are not going to show up and start battling each other, but there proves to be some really intense go-kart racing going on tonight. Let's see. We got the classifications for this event as follows: Clone Medium, Clone Heavy, Limited Predator, Small Block Modified, Box Stock, Rookie A, and Rookie K. We may even have the Juice Box Division too for some of the younger drivers. Yes, I agree with you on that one, JJ on the Hill. And you're very welcome, Mr. JJ on the Hill. I'm glad to share this race as best I can. So, I'll try to answer any questions if I get them. I'll also try to, answer any questions that you might have during the race. But be looking for some great racing tonight. We've got racers of all ages, male and female, tonight. So, again, I am at the 91 short track in Hanceville, Alabama, just off of Alabama Highway 91. Let's look at the track and do a little bit closer look at it. So I'm going to zoom in a little bit. About right there is where they will line everybody up. What will happen is when they start the race, they will go one full lap around the track, which I'm showing you the track now. I'm going to pan around and continue showing you the track. Once they, go one complete lap around, which I'm showing you the way the track is, they'll go one lap around, and then once they get that, then they will go back around here. And when they get to about right there, they will go green flag, which is full speed. And it looks like we're going to have a few people doing the Juice Box Division with racing. And they're just going to have some fun right here. So let's see what we can do with this. I'm not sure how this is going to work, but we will see how this will work. I think this is going to be your first race. And it's for the really young ones. I'm not sure of the ages, but they're pretty young. Let's see. Alrighty, we got 3 racers going to be racing in this division, and here we go with the Juice Box Division. Here we go. Here we go with the little the Juice Box. Here's the leader right here. We're at green flag. There's the leader. There's your second and third place one. We have green flag. Yeah, we have green flag. There's your leader right there. Let's get the other ones. There's your second place person and your third place person. There we go. And we have the checkered flag. We have a winner. Winner of the first race. So we just saw the races are not every Saturday. Usually they schedule them a couple of weeks apart. They don't have them every single, they don't have them every single Saturday, but they might have it like twice a month, sometimes more depending on what's going on. Yes, you're right on the juice box racers. It has changed. Even when I was a kid. I don't know if they were doing them a practice run or if they're literally going to let them do it again. Yeah, it looks like they're going to go again. They got to go. They're having a second race. You can look on Facebook and find the schedule of when they're having their stuff. Look up 91 Short Track in Hanceville, Alabama. I don't know if it's a private group or a public group, but what I can do is I can try to see if I can get a schedule and I'll post that as soon as I'm able to do so. I'll see if I can get a schedule and I'll post it if I'm able. But I can't do that tonight, but I'm going to try my best to get one though. But outside of this juice box racing, which we're seeing right now, there are going to be other races going on, and it looks like right now it's a close battle for first and second place. You're welcome. Like I said, I'll try to get a schedule, and I'll try to post that schedule as soon as I get it. But normally I don't get it until they literally tell me it's happening, and I normally don't get that until about 3 or 4 days before it happens. So what I'll do is, when I know there's going to be go-kart racing that I'm covering, I will post a schedule for you on my YouTube channel. And it looks like we're about to get to we're about to have a winner. We are about to have a winner. Got the checkered flag, so we have a winner. Oh, and the crash at the very end. Nobody's hurt. Everybody's okay. Let's get the last racer in this division. All right, we are done with this race. We will now move to the next division of racing, which will occur shortly. Thank you again for tuning in to Sports Live Media on YouTube. I am broadcasting live on location at the 91 Short Track in Hanceville, Alabama, located 23451 Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. I will be providing more coverage of more racing, and we've got more races coming up shortly. So stay tuned with Sports Live Media. I have you covered tonight. You also can hear other cars getting ready in the staging area. So let's look at the staging area. What we have here is the staging area where they will come up the ramp and get ready for the next race. So we're about to get started on the next race. Dylan, I appreciate you watching very much. I appreciate you watching the stream. Again, I'll try to get the schedule for you, but it's one of those kind of things that I sometimes don't know when the races are going to be until about 3 or 4 days before. Sometimes, that's just the way it is. And, it's kind of it's a really small track, and it's a family-owned track, so do the best I can with that. But like I said, I will try and see when I find out when the next one's going to be, and I'll try and see if I can't get a schedule, because right now they've been doing it like twice a month, but some months may be more than that. So I hope that helps. Well, okay, cool. Like I said, I'll find out when they'll have the next race and let you know, and I'll try and see if I can't find the details for you and stuff. Just send me a message on my YouTube channel. Kind of as I have a working email. Just send me an email, and I'll try and see if I can't get you the information. I know the guy that's in charge of it. His name is Justin Morgan, and then there's another one called Cooper Morgan. And you just have to look up the 91 short track, Hanceville, Alabama. That'll be the best thing I can tell you right now. Other than that, I don't really have any other information. And here comes some of the races for the next division. It looks like we will have 4 cars in this division of racing. We may have more, but right now it looks like there's 4. Let me see if I can't get closer in for you. More racing is fixing to start, and thank you for joining me live on Sports Live Media, broadcasting live from the 91 short track in Hanceville, Alabama, just off of Alabama Highway 91. Oh, it is a lot of fun watching this. Believe me, I love covering it, and I'm sure you would enjoy watching it if you were here. Okay, it looks like we're going to have 5 in this race. There's the car coming up the ramp right now. We're going to have 5 in this race. All right, here we go. We're starting off on the lap. We are at yellow flag right now for 1 lap. Green flag, here we go. We have yellow flag for a crash. Yellow flag for a crash. Drivers are okay, but we have yellow flag for a crash. Everybody's okay. Yeah, that's what I was seeing too. But we got yellow flag right now. Yellow flag. Now they have to get repositioned. Another crash. Another crash. I think we had a driver that wasn't paying attention that accidentally caused another issue. We're still at yellow flag, but they are repositioning drivers. It looks like we've got 1 driver leaving the race. We have 1 driver leaving the race. We are now down to we are now down to 4 people in this race. They're repositioning everybody now, and we are at yellow flag still. We're at yellow flag. Now go 1 lap around. 1 lap around. Still yellow flag. Yellow flag. Green flag, here we go. Green flag. Looks like a close battle for 2nd, 3rd, and 4th. Let's take a look at the leader. Yellow flag for a spit out. Yellow flag for a spit out. No, it's okay. I promise it's okay to laugh. This is great fun. Yellow flag. Yellow flag for a spit out. We're at yellow flag. Yellow flag. We are at yellow flag. We are still at yellow flag. Green flag, green flag. Green flag. Yeah, that's true. Some of them can't remember where that is. But then again, look, you know, it happens anywhere you go with racing. Yeah, that might be the case, and we are at white flag. We are at white flag. We're about to have a winner. Let's see who the winner is. Let's get the winner. Checkered flag. We have a winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. And the driver gets to drive around with a victory lap. Let's follow him as he does his victory lap. There you have it. You have a second race. In this race, there were at least 2 caution flags. One for a crash, one for a spin out. We had green flag for most of that race, and more racing will continue very shortly. So while we're waiting on the next staging, we're in the staging area now. So let's see who's next coming up for the next races. And you know, I wouldn't say basic, but you know, there are a lot of rookies, and a lot of them that just do it for fun, you know? Yeah, I agree with you there. I certainly agree. So, anyway, this is the staging area where they're staging the racers for each of the divisions of racing that's going on. So I'm going to stay here and see what's going on here, and then we'll continue with racing here shortly. Thank you for joining me on Sports Law Media tonight for live coverage of go-kart racing at the 91 short track, the fastest short dirt track in the South. I'm located just off of Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama, and I am broadcasting live this event tonight for go-kart racing, and it is the Battle of the Clones. Yes, you heard that right. The Battle of the Clones. And yes, this is the equivalent of backyard racing, yes. And there are people from all around that come to these type of events, and I enjoy covering it. And so I thank you for watching the coverage of this racing tonight. Here's one coming up the ramp now. again, I intend to cover as many of these races as I can. I will cover it until either all the races are done or my phone goes dead, whichever happens first. So I'll try to cover as much as I possibly can. The line that you're seeing being drawn is where they start the race from. And it looks like we've got 5 race cars in this division. They will go 1 lap around. Once they get 1 lap around from there, they will follow the track this way and come all the way over to there. And when they get there, they'll go full speed to green flag. Yellow flag right now. So when they get 1 lap around at that point right there, that's when they'll go green flag. They're not there yet. Some of these divisions are kids, some of them are adults, and some of it's kind of a mix. And here we go. Green flag, here we go. Yellow flag, yellow flag, yellow flag has been issued for a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. Everybody's okay, spin outs occur. But yellow flag. Yeah, definitely, I agree with you there. We are a yellow flag. We are still at yellow flag. And now they're repositioning everybody. Oh, they're going to go 1 more lap at yellow. Looks like one more lap at yellow. I got to slow way down for yellow. Driving a little too fast for yellow flag. Still a yellow flag. Still a yellow flag. Green flag, here we go. Green flag. Green flag. right, looks like I've got the leader right here. We're at white flag, last lap. Last lap, white flag. And we have a winner. Checkered flag. We have a winner. And we're going to have the victory lap for the one who just won this race. And we'll follow the leader on that victory lap. Here comes your winner. We'll follow the winner back to the pit. All right, we are in the staging area for the very next race. While and you're hearing fireworks in the background, somebody's shooting fireworks, so there we go. Let's look and see what we got going over here in the staging area. You got people working on their cars over here. Starting their cars, getting them ready and getting them staged for the next race. So I'm gonna move back up to my position up here. I'll get them coming up the ramp. Right now, it looks like we have 3 of the racers ready for this one. And it's like we got a 4th one coming. I think we got 5 in this division. All right, 1 lap around, they start off slow. Here we go for the start of the next race. We are now at green flag. Yellow flag for a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. Yellow flag, spin out. Yep, you're right about that one. They're repositioning the race car driver. They're repositioning the race car drivers. We are a yellow flag. 1 lap around and then they'll go back to green. 1 full lap around. crash. Yellow flag for a crash. Driver's okay. Yellow flag for a crash. Everybody's okay. Yep, they're going to have to reset. They're going to have to reset, so what they'll do is they'll get them positioned where they're supposed to be, and then they'll restart again. And it looks like everybody's in position the way they need to be. Green flag! Green flag! Yellow flag, it sounds like there was a crash. I didn't get to see the crash. Oh, there is a crash. Up there's a crash. Yellow flag for the crash. 2 cars are involved. All drivers are okay. Yellow flag for a crash. We are still a yellow flag for the crash. We're still a yellow flag. Green flag! Green flag! It looks like we've got yellow flag for a stalled vehicle. Yellow flag for a stalled vehicle. We have a yellow flag for stalled vehicle. Yep, that's true. That is true. We have a stalled vehicle, and we're still sorting that out. And I believe they're at red flag right now because they're trying to figure out what's going on. Yellow flag officially, red flag unofficially. Everybody's had to stop on the track. And now we're back at yellow flag because the car is going to be removed from the track. We had 5 race car drivers in this one, and now we've got 4. 5 cars were in this race to start with. Now we're down to 4. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Green flag, green flag. Oh, it looks like we got another crash on the wall. Yellow flag. Yellow flag for crash into the wall. Everybody is okay. It only involves 1 vehicle, but everybody is okay. Yep, you're right. That's exactly what happened. I certainly do agree with you on that. And it looks like we're still a yellow flag. And it may be down to drivers now. I can't say for sure. We're still a yellow flag. We are still at yellow flag. Yep, we're at yellow flag still. And the driver that I thought was going to leave did not. So we still have 4 drivers in this race. We still have 4 drivers in this race. We're at green flag. We have lost 1 driver. We are down to 3 drivers now. And we're still at green flag. White flag, last lap. Last lap, we're going to get the winner right here. Checkered flag, we have a winner. In this race, we had multiple yellow flags, a couple of red flags due to crashes. We had 5 drivers to start with, and we are now down to 3. I'm going to get the victory lap as he's going around. And we'll follow him back to the pit. There we go. We just have the winner of that race. Yep, you're exactly right on what caused that red flag to come out. JJ, I appreciate your insight. We are in the staging area for the next race. In this race, and they're yellow flag. Yep, exactly. Green flag, and we have a spin out. We have a spin out crash. Spin out crash, yellow flag. Yellow flag. We have a spin out, and we are at yellow flag still right now. This race has 3 drivers to start with. We are still at yellow flag. It looks like we are going to have 1 driver removed from the race. We will have 2 drivers left. One's fixing to leave the course. Yes, the white car did die. Yes. Yes. That's indeed what happened. We now have 2 drivers left in this race. We have 2 drivers left in this race. Looks like they're... I don't know what happened. Okay, so it looks like they're going to try to fix the car. There's something going on, and they're going to take a 5-minute break, it looks like, but they're going to have to keep the cars where they're at, and it's red flag. Red flag. Red flag.
I'll help you out.
Don't know what's going on, but we've got the car stopped on the track, and they will resume it shortly. Figure out what's going on with this. So we'll continue watching together, and we'll proceed as it happens. See what goes on. We're still in this race, and it's still red flag. This don't happen very often where they have to stop a race in the middle like this, where they have to actually walk the track and actually try to clear any debris that's on the track. So this is new to me too. You are watching live coverage of a race stopped in the middle of action on Sports Live Media, and you're hearing fireworks in the background. So hopefully we will get this race finished soon.
Yeah, we got lots of sound box doing somebody leaking.
There's the area where they wave the white flag, the green flag, the checkered flag, and whatnot. And I don't know what's going on, but they're having a meeting about something right now, so I'm not sure what they're going to do. Let's see if I can zoom in so we can kind of see what they're doing. The noise you're hearing in the background is fireworks. Somebody's been shooting them off. We're still at red flag. Don't know the reason why we're still at red flag, but stay with Sports Live Media. Got this covered for you. Yeah, sorry, I didn't mean to lose the audio there. I apologize for losing audio. Right now, we are officially on yellow flag, but because of the maintenance and stuff that's being required and debris that's having to be cleared from the track, we are at red flag at the moment. So this race will resume as soon as possible, but I can't, this is what's going on right now, so we'll see what's going on. Sorry about the audio there. Can you hear me now, JJ? No, the lack of audio might have also been because I wasn't really talking. I was just trying to see what's going on so I can report to y'all, the viewers, on what's going on.
You can't find the girl. It ran away. It's not over there anymore. I feel like it's getting
And it looks like we're about to get the race started back up. We have one driver left in this race. We have one driver left. All the other cars are off the track for whatever reason. So I believe we have a winner with one car in this division. And I guess they decided to end the race. They ended the race. So I guess we'll move on to the next set of racing and stuff. Apparently, whatever happened, it caused the race to be canceled. So, the white car in this race, we had a couple of yellow flags, one resulting in a red flag due to serious crashes. And I think we had some other issues, and we thought we were going to have one car on the track. Then they ended up leaving the track, so the race was declared a no contest. So now we will continue with racing, and let's look and see what they're doing in the garage area. Here's them working on their vehicles in the garage and staging area. I know y'all been... Yes, I agree. I certainly agree with you, JJ. Anyway, this is what's going on in the stage and the garage area where they're staging and working on their vehicles and stuff. That particular last race was considered a no contest because of everybody seeming to fall out of the race before they could even finish the race. So that race is considered no contest. And now we're about to start the next race. Yellow flag. All right, we're about to get this race going. All right. It looks like on this race there'll be 7 race car drivers. There'll be 7 in this division. 1 lap around at caution, and then they'll go full speed. There are 7 drivers in this race. Green flag. We have a spin out. We have a spin out. Yellow flag. Yellow flag for spin out. Yellow flag for spin out. Now they got to reposition everybody. That I certainly agree with you with that, JJ. All right, they got to go 1 lap around, 1 full lap around, and then they'll go back to green flag. Green flag, here we go. Yellow flag for a spin out crash. Yellow flag for a spin out crash. Driver is okay. It looks like we are at red flag temporarily. Red flag temporarily. We're still at red flag for a moment. Well, it looks like we've got one with mechanical issues right now. We're still at red flag. Even though officially it's yellow flag, but we're and we have one driver leaving the course, so now we will be down to 6. We will be down to 6. We are down to 6 drivers now. We're down to 6 drivers now. We had 7. One had left the course for mechanical failure. Green flag. Mechanical issues. We're still at green flag. We're down to 5 cars now. Down to 5 cars now. One left the course during green flag for mechanical issues. for a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. Yellow flag for spin out. And it looks like we may have one less driver on the course. We're technically, officially, we are at yellow flag, but because they got them stopped, it's red flag. Yeah, I know, a lot of them tonight. There are a lot of red flags tonight. One driver just surrendered, so we started off with 7. We are down to 4 now. We are down to 4 drivers now, and we're at yellow flag right now. We're at yellow flag. Yellow flag. We are down to 4 drivers now. And we are now at green flag. Green flag. Yeah, I agree with you there. I certainly agree. We have a yellow flag due to a crash. Yellow flag due to crash. Yellow flag due to crash. Driver's okay. Looks like we got one car is fixing to leave the court, which will put us down to 4 still. We're under yellow flag. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Green flag. We are on green flag. White flag, last lap. White flag, last lap. Let's get our winner. We have a winner! In this race, we had numerous yellow flags. Several of those yellow flags turned to red flag. Then they went back to yellow flag, and we were able to finish the race with green flag. And now we are in the staging area for the next race, which will be shortly. But in the meantime, while we're waiting, let's go look at the garage area and see what we can see on what's going on with the cars. More racing to come. Whoa, hello. All right, let's go look and see what we got over here. As you can see, right now they're working on the cars, getting it ready for the next race. Some of them have damage, some of them don't. All right, let's get back up here on the track. You're hearing fireworks in the background, so that popping noise that you hear in the background is fireworks, so do not be alarmed. It is fireworks, 4th of July weekend. Anyway, thank you for joining me here on Sports Live Media, live on YouTube. I'm broadcasting live from the 91 short track, just off of Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. To summarize what we've seen so far, most every race that we've had except for one has had numerous yellow flags. Some of them have resulted in red flags. And we've had a couple of races that would go green flag for part of the race, but not the whole race. Anyway, stay with Sports Live Media. We will resume racing here shortly. Yep. Number 4 is a good driver. Number 4 is definitely a good driver. I'm not sure of the lap times, but I know he had some really good ones, so. Anyway, stay with Sports Live Media. We will have more racing coverage coming very shortly. I gotta sit. All right. What you're looking at right now is the tires that mark the course and stuff. I'm thinking yes, it is, but not effectively no. A lot of times you can get the track times by just timing it as they do a lap, but they don't have timing devices for that purpose. Although they probably should. Again, the popping noise you're hearing is fireworks. It is the 4th of July weekend. Man. Oh. Okay, sorry about that. I have to sit down a minute. No, you're not being a bud. It's a legitimate question. Looks like we're about to get the next race going. Looks like we got 2 cars in this division. Green flag. white flag, last lap. Got the checkered flag for the winner. And that's the end of that race. That race we had 0 yellow flags and it was all green flag the whole time. Well, it's good that you were able to check that. Anyway, we will be resuming with more racing coverage here coming up very shortly. For those of you that's watching on YouTube land, thank you for joining me, Sports Live Media. I'm live on location at the 91 short track, just off of Alabama Highway 91 in Hanceville, Alabama. To summarize what's going on so far, most of the races have had yellow flags. There's been a lot of red flags tonight. The very first race and the race you just saw were the only races so far that have been completely green flagged the whole time. So that's a summary of what's going on so far. I do appreciate the fact that you're using your own stopwatch to see how fast they're going on the track. It's really cool that you do that. So thank you for that. Stay with Sports Live Media. We have more coverage of race car racing coming up here shortly. It looks like they've got a couple of cars fixing to be in the staging area, so when they all get there, we'll cover them coming up the ramp. Anyway, for those that don't know, in racing, you have what is called green flag, which means they go full speed. Yellow flag is usually when there's been a spin out, a crash, or minor debris on the track and they have to slow down and drive with caution, hence yellow flag. It becomes red flag when they have to stop where they're at on the track due to a severe crash, due to severe debris on the track. Sometimes they'll stop at yellow flag, they'll start at yellow flag officially and unofficially be at red flag when they're trying to reposition everyone. You also have what's called black flag, which you don't want to see, which literally means that the driver is disqualified for their actions, and that could be a number of reasons that could happen. We have not had anyone with black flag tonight, but we have had a lot of red flags and a lot of yellow flags. So anyway, that's explaining what the flags are.
Right.
Mom and my baby is 4, okay? I can't help it.
In the background, you're hearing the noise of them working on their cars, and occasionally you may hear popping noises, but that's fireworks for the 4th of July weekend, so no need to be alarmed. Everything is okay. Just letting you know. So JJ, whenever someone's at green flag, I'll follow the leader, whoever's on green flag, and you can use your stopwatch and see how fast they go, and then you can let me know, and then I'll let everybody else know in the in YouTube land for that particular instance. if you like. Right now, there's not much happening. They're right now getting the cars prepared and ready to start the next stage of racing, which has not started yet, but it will be shortly. So stay with Sports Live Media, broadcasting live on YouTube. I will have the races as they happen. If you're just joining me, thank you for taking the time to watch this broadcast on Sports Live Media on YouTube. I greatly appreciate it. Right now, we're kind of in a break, and we're waiting for the next set of cars to get ready to start racing. So as soon as they start racing, I will get going, and it looks like they're going in the staging area, so let me get them coming up the ramp. Right now we've got one car on the track for this next race. We're at yellow flag. We're a yellow flag. The way they did that was kind of a gentleman's agreement, so yeah. Green flag, here we go. We have two drivers in this one, and we have a spit out crash. Spit out, yellow flag. Yellow flag for the spit out crash. Driver is okay, but we are a yellow flag. And there are two drivers in this division for racing. We're a yellow flag. And it looks like we're only going to have one driver in this, finishing this race at green flag. So, yeah. Right now we are at yellow flag. Get out. And I guess they decided not to have a race on that one. That one exited the course, so whatever that was, we had two drivers on it. Stuff originally it was going to be green flag. One race car driver went out, and then the other one went out, so that was considered no contest. No contest for that last series of whatever we saw there. So, to summarize that last race, we started it off with two people. They had a yellow flag due to a spit-out crash. The one driver that was involved left the track, and then the other one left the track, didn't finish the race, so that's considered no contest. And now we're in the staging area where we can see what the other ones are fixing to do with their next race coming up. Just to let y'all know, if you hear sounds of popping, that is fireworks. I know you probably have heard some of that. Do not be alarmed. It is just fireworks. Everybody's okay, and it's perfectly fine. You're watching live coverage of go-kart racing from the 91 short track in Hanceville, Alabama, just off of Alabama Highway 91. Being brought to you by Sports Live Media on YouTube. We are now fixing to have another set of racing going on, and they're staging them right now. But it looks like we got the staging area going on right now, where they're about to get ready for this next race. And you can see they're getting the cars ready to get started. Let's get them as they're coming up to the racetrack. We got 3 cars in this division. They're yellow flag right now. Yellow flag. We have three race car drivers in this division. We're at yellow flag. Green flag, green flag. Spin out. Yellow flag. Spit out for a spit out. Yellow flag. Yellow flag for a spit out. Yellow flag for a spit out. We have 3 race car drivers in this event. We've had 1 yellow flag so far. We're at green flag again. Green flag. Green flag. White flag, last lap. lap. Let's get the winner. We have a winner. We have a winner. I've never raced at the pit. I've never raced there, but I've heard about it. So, never raced there, but I've heard of the race course. What's good? I mean, tell me about the Penton race course then. Tell me about it. So we got another race to the start. There's going to be 6 cars in this race. 6 cars in this race. There'll be 6 cars in this race. Or 5 cars in this race. 5 cars in this race. We did have 6. We're down to 5 before the race even starts. Yeah, they got it back up and running, but now it's about to go off the course again. And there is going to be 6 in this race. I miscalculated. There was to be 7 in this race, but now there's 6. I stand corrected. There's 5 in this race. There will be 5 in this race. That one that came in thought it was their turn to race, and it's not. Here we go. In this race, yellow flag to start. Green flag, here we go. Yellow flag has been sighted. Yellow flag. Yellow flag has been delivered. I do not know the reason, but yellow flag has been called. Well, we're still at yellow flag. We're still at yellow flag. Yep, definitely a spit out. We're still at yellow flag. Yellow flag. Green flag. 4 drivers left. Yeah, that's what it seems like. White flag, last lap. Let's see if we can get the winner. Checkered flag, we have a winner. We have the staging area for the next race. Yeah, that's what it looks like to me. The steering went out. Yes, I'm including pictures of the fireworks. Happy 4th of July weekend. Yeah, you're right. Looks like we had 5 in this course, or this race. Now we're down to 4. 1 left due to mechanical issues. We're at green flag. Green flag. Yellow flag for a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. Yellow flag for a spin out. I agree. Yellow flag, still yellow flag. Green flag. Yellow flag for a crash. Yellow flag for a crash. Driver is okay. Yellow flag. Green flag. Yellow flag. Yellow flag for another crash. Yellow flag for a crash. Well, actually, the spin out that led to a crash. Still a yellow flag. Red flag at the moment while they're repositioning. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Yellow flag. Green flag. And a spit out crash. Yellow flag. Yellow flag. We're at yellow flag. Yellow flag still. Green flag, green flag. White flag, last lap. Let's get the winner. Let's get the winner. Yellow flag, so no winner, and there's a crash. There's a crash. There's a crash. Oh, last lap. And one driver leads the course. You got two cars running right now. Yellow flag. It looks like we've got three cars running now. We have two cars left in this race. We started with, I think, 5 or 6. We have two cars left in this race. Yellow flag. Red flag. Uh-oh. Red flag. Red flag. I'm going to end the stream right now. I'm ending the stream right now. Thank you for joining us on Sports Law Media for our coverage of racing tonight. Stream is